Hey everyone, James Clark with JNC Solutions here again. I've been getting some requests from people with regard to just a basic overview of your admin panel in WordPress. How do you navigate in this panel so that you can create pages, do blog posts, and so forth. So I'm going to walk you through that and hopefully answer some of those exact questions. So when I provide you a link to your site, this is what you're going to see. This is your admin login page. And for most of you, it's going to be a username and password that I provide you. So you just enter that information in, you hit login. It's going to then take you into your dashboard. And this is what it looks like. Here on the left-hand side, you're going to see a variety of different things. What's really important to you as a real estate agent are posts, which are how you blog. So go in that in a second. Listings, and this is if you want to manually input your own listings. It's very easy to do. I'm actually creating a separate tutorial on how to do that, but this is where you would find that. Media, this is where you can add in any pictures you want, videos, you name it. Links, again, you can add links all throughout your site. A lot of this though you can actually do from within your pages, so you don't really necessarily need a lot of these tabs, but they're here as an added resource. Pages, if you want to either review the pages that you currently have or add new ones. Forms, this is, each of your sites have an application called Gravity Forms, really a very powerful form generating tool. For which I'm going to be creating a video on here shortly. If you come down here further, you're going to see Genesis. Now Genesis is the foundation. Now let me back that up. WordPress is the foundation. Without getting too complex, within WordPress there's different levels of foundations. The main foundation that I utilize is called Genesis. And basically what that is a structure. That's the bones of the website. So within there, we can change some of the theme settings. Now I really don't recommend that you go in and tweak any of this without talking with me, so that we can avert any disasters. Here in the appearance section, this is where you can make some changes to your menus, backgrounds, the header. I would stay away from this right here, the editor. You don't need to mess with that. That is delving into code. Let's take a quick look at it so you can see what I'm talking about. You really don't want to get into all this. This is where I live. This is where I work. Unless you have a skill set and understand what you're doing in this, I really don't recommend you go in there, not at least without my help. Plugins. If you find yourself doing some research and you come across some cool plugins, maybe some new real estate plugins come out that you want to incorporate into your site, this is where you would do that. So without really getting too much deeper into it, let's go through a couple of these right off the bat. First of all, up here is your actual site name, and you can click on this and actually visit the actual site. So I had a lot of questions about, wow, this blogging thing is something completely new to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, don't feel alone there. It's no big deal, but really it is very, very easy to do. So here from your dashboard, by the way, let me back this up. On your dashboard, you have a lot of other options here as well. There's tutorials. There's down here is like a summary of what your website looks like. Gives you a breakdown of AgentPress 2 is the child theme to Genesis. And again, I'm not going to get technical explaining how this all works, but this is AgentPress is the child theme, Genesis is the parent theme. There are 21 widgets currently active on this site to help make it run, to employ real estate tactics, and to provide real estate services to potential clients. Here is Quick Press. So you can type your blog post right here It's that simple. You could really not even leave this main dashboard and you could accomplish all this. You can see recent comments, the actual WordPress blog itself, and you can actually configure all this as well. But let's just go to posts, okay? Here, if you just click on posts, it's going to take you to all of your current posts. Now here you can go in and click on a post and go in and edit the actual post itself. This is a sample one that I did. How to decorate a contemporary dining room. It's as simple as adding in a picture, and then you can go below it and you just type in the text. So you can come in here and you can edit, you can delete, do all different kinds of things. But for your purposes, let's create a post. So post, add new. Click right here. This is where you would enter the name. And then you have a couple options from your computer. You can click select files and grab something off your desktop. I wouldn't mess with this one. I'll get into that later. Galleries, if you already have a bunch of images loaded on that page. Media libraries, what I'm going to use, I'm just going to grab a picture that I've already used somewhere else on the site. When you want to do that, you just click show, come down here. This will kind of give you the information about the image, the name of it, the URL where it lives, the alignment you can choose, sizes. Now, real quick, if it's going to be a blog post image, you click use as featured image. Once that's done, insert into post, and then all you got to do is come down here and start typing. And it's just that simple. Once you're done, you come down here and you just hit publish. And that's it. It's just that simple. And once you do that, you are live and on the web. So blog posts are really easy to do. I'll get into in another tutorial how to come down here and do the SEO for the blog post, so you really are getting a lot of attention on the web from people that are maybe searching what you're writing about. But that'll be another post. But know that that's right here, and it's just literally typing in some keywords about what you just talked about. Listings. This will be covered in another tutorial, but you basically can click listings and you can see these are the listings that I've kind of created. They're not really true listings. I just created some fake ones so that you guys can see what it would look like. But in here you would see the details behind your listing, the MLS number, state, city, zip, price, address, all that good stuff. I will cover that completely in a different tutorial. Media, you really aren't going to necessarily need this tab. This is how you would upload videos, pictures, things of that nature. Really, for most cases for you, you're probably going to be using the media importer within the pages or the posts that you're going to be doing. So this one's really irrelevant, but it's here. If you just wanted to import pictures in mass and keep them in there and go back to them later, you can. Another important section for you is pages. These are the pages that belong to your website. So here they are in alphabetical order, and all you've got to do to be able to go into those pages to edit them is literally just click on them. And you can go in and edit to your heart's content, or you can come in here, up here, or here, and click Add New. Now once you're here, it's pretty simple. Just like we did the blog post. You come in here, new page, you come in here, you add your imagery, you add your text, you scroll down here, you hit publish, and you have a brand new page. Now, quick trick, and I'm going to cover this later, but just to show you a quick trick. Once you create a page and you want to get it in your navigation, you come down here to Appearance, you go to Menus. This is going to take you to how your navigation is set up. When you create a new page, it's going to pop up right here, right where this market analysis is. You would click it, or wherever it happens to be, that's what you want to use, and you would click Add to Menu. Now, I kind of want you to draw your attention. Okay, foreclosure bill here is the bottom. you would click it here and click Add to Menu, and boom, there it is. And now you can move it around. Now, what's really cool is you can add this to other subtitles in your navigation. Like, for instance, if I wanted market analysis to be under sellers, like it is here, it's literally just a drag and drop. Now, when they're even like this, that means they're going to come, as soon as you hover over sellers, they're all just going to come down in the navigation. If you drag it, you click it over, pull it to the right a little bit, it's going to be a flyout. So when you hover over market analysis here, this is going to pop out to the side almost as a third level. But we don't need that, so we're going to go ahead and remove this. But that's how you would add pages into your navigation. When you do that, you click Save Menu, and your navigation is ready to be refreshed and updated. So that's how you would do that. Really, there's not a whole else that you really got to worry about. I'm going to show you the widget interface so you can see what this looks like. These are the potential widgets that you have available to you. Widgets are, in short, they're basically tools that you can use that really do all the work themselves, and it's drag and drop. So if I wanted a form, I would literally just click it and drag it into a widgetized area, and it's ready to go, and it'll function completely on its own. There's nothing you have to do. That's why WordPress is so great. Now, I wouldn't get into these widgetized areas, not at least without talking to me, so that you have an understanding of where things go, but I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what things look like. The rest of these things I really wouldn't mess with too much, not at least without talking to me. We don't want to break things and have to cause back in and go fix them and waste time unnecessarily. Plugins. If you click on plugins, this is going to give you a list of all the plugins that you have currently operating on your site. Okay, there's a lot of them. Everything from SEO to YouTube to image sliders and spam filters. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. If you want to add a new one, it's very simple. You just come up here and you click Add New. And you literally come and you can search a variety of different ways. What's featured. If you know the name of something already, you just type it in, you hit search, and then you install the plugin and activate it. It's pretty simple. I have some tutorials already on using plugins, so check that out. Down here, you really don't need to mess with a lot of these things. This is areas that I live in, but nonetheless, they're here, and you know what? It can't hurt for you to go into these areas and at least look and be familiar with some of the terminology and where these things reside. Now, as I said, I wouldn't recommend you manipulating things. Just shoot me an email, and I'll if you want to learn how to do it yourself, I can surely assist you in it, create you a tutorial for it, whatever the case may be. But I definitely wouldn't recommend going into a lot of these areas other than your pages, your posts, and your appearance tabs. I would avoid, and your listings, I would avoid the rest of them. Okay? So, I know that wasn't very in-depth, but this was designed just to be a very basic overview of how to navigate your dashboard. Again, this is what you would see whenever you log in. This is what you're going to see. Welcome to your new WordPress site. Okay, you can come in here also and you can get rid of a lot of these things and tailor make your view here how you want it. But nonetheless, everything you need is on here on this left-hand side. How you create a blog post, right here under post. You can look at them all. You can add new, whatever the case may be. Create listings. Import images, videos, whatever the case may be. Create a brand new page that's going to be going in a navigation, maybe a landing page, whatever the case may be. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty user friendly. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, because I want you guys to be self-sufficient and functional and feel really confident that you can take full advantage of the WordPress site we built for you guys. So thanks again for watching. If there's anything else you guys need, don't hesitate to give me a call. Thanks. Bye.